Assalamu alaikum dear students. Good afternoon. Welcome to your online class. I hope so all the students are fine at their homes and taking all the precautionary measures in order to avoid COVID-19 and all the lessons learn properly after attending their online classes. And today we are discussing the contents asthma. Before going into detail of asthma, we have to take a review about the last lectures that you have attended yesterday. In yesterday, we have studied about two important diseases. One is known as hypertension and another one is known as diabetes. These are the two diseases that I have discussed yesterday. Then students, be ready for your questioning session. I will ask you question. You have to tell me the answers. Now tell me what are the symptoms of hypertension? Shahrbano, tell me.
People with high blood pressure may have the symptoms such as the heart rate, fat rate, blood vessels, nauseous, etc. Food high in
Very
fat,
good.
high salt.
Now students, we have to move on our next topic that is related to asthma. Asthma is a type of a disease. It might be known as allergy. Due to asthma, the air passageway become narrow. Asthma is particularly a disease of a lungs. In this content, we have to discuss what is asthma. Then we have to discuss what are allergens. Then we have to discuss what are the symptoms of asthma. Then we have to discuss what are the treatment and preventions of asthma. These are the 5 contents that we have discussed today lectures. First of all, we have to define what is asthma. Then we have to define the causative agent of asthma. Then we have to tell what are the symptoms of asthma. Then we have to describe what are the treatments that are suggested in case of asthma. All these things are described one by one. First of all, we have to describe what is asthma. Asthma is actually a form of allergy. Asthma, it is not a permanent disease. It is a form of allergy. This allergy can affect our lungs. Due to asthma, allergy occurs. Due to this allergy, our air passageway becomes swell and narrow. Here I can show your air passageway. This is the structure of our normal airways. From here, air can easily pass into the airways. In case of asthma, we can see that the airways become narrow and swell. Here you see the difference. The airway here is a broad. In case of asthma, the airway become narrow. So the air cannot pass easily. In this case, the patient feels difficulty in breathing. So in this way, we can say that asthma is a form of allergy in which our airways become narrow. That's why air cannot pass easily into our air passageway. This is the basic definition of asthma. Now we have to move on allergens. Any factors that can cause allergy, that can cause asthma is known as allergens. Any factor that can cause allergy or asthma is known as allergens. Allergens might be variable from person to person. Here I can list it some of the allergens that are mostly cause allergy, that are mostly cause asthma. Mostly people got allergy from dust. Asthma may be occur due to a pollen grains, and asthma might be occur due to a some food particles. These are the few agents that can cause asthma. They are known as allergen. I can tell you once again, any factor that can cause allergy are known as allergens. Now we have to move on next topic, which is known as symptoms. Students, now we have to discuss what are the major symptoms of asthma. They might be known as cough. Here I listed some of the symptoms of asthma. Asthmatic patient may have coughing. They may feel shortness of breath. They may feel wheezing. Wheezing is a sound that is produced when a person is sleeping. You can tell in Urdu, wheezing is a type of a sound producing which is known as खराटे. जिसको खराटे होते हैं बोलते हैं. In English, it is known as wheezing. The third symptoms of asthma is wheezing. The fourth symptom is chest pain. And the fifth symptom that are associated with asthma is increased pulse rate. These are the 5 symptoms that are associated with asthma patients. And at the end, we have to discuss what is the treatment that are suggested in case of asthma patients. Now we have moved on to the last contents, which is known as treatment and prevention. In this case, we have to discuss what is the treatment of asthma, and then we have to describe what are the precautionary steps that are taken by asthmatic patient in order to maintain healthy. First of all, I can tell you that asthma is not a permanent disease. It is a type of allergy. So it is impossible. We can say that it is not easy to treat asthma. But asthmatic patient can maintain himself active and normal by taking following precautions. He can maintain themselves healthy by taking following precautions. Now we have to discuss these precautions one by one. First of all, asthmatic patients try to avoid allergens. They do not go to open places. Like if any patient have a dust allergy, then he avoid to move outside when there is a storm. In this way, he can avoid the contact with dust. So the basic strategy in order to keep them healthy is to avoid direct contact with allergen. Secondly, all the asthmatic patients must have to use or drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. If he drink plenty of water, then he can maintain himself healthy. And the last precautions that are adopted by asthmatic patient, he can consult to their doctor. Doctor prescribe a medicine, or they might be suggested him inhalers. He use medicines and inhalers regularly. So these are the few basic strategies that asthmatic patient might be adopted in order to keep themselves healthy. So these are the total discussion that are related to asthma. You must have to learn it properly. Now students, I have to show a video that can further explain you what is asthma, what are their causative agents, and how can be cured. You have to see the video carefully. It can further explain about asthma.
Asthma is a lung disease that inflames and narrows your airways. Normally, as you inhale, air moves freely through your trachea or windpipe, then through large tubes called bronchi, smaller tubes called bronchioles, and finally into tiny sacs called alveoli. Small blood vessels called capillaries surround your alveoli. Oxygen from the air you breathe passes into your capillaries. Then carbon dioxide from your body passes out of your capillaries into your alveoli so that your lungs can get rid of it when you exhale. Your bronchioles expand when the air is warm, moist, and free of irritants and allergy-causing substances called allergens. When air is cold or dry or contains irritants or allergens, your bronchioles contract. If you have asthma, your airways are frequently inflamed and swollen. Certain substances can cause your inflamed airways to overreact even more, resulting in an asthma attack. Triggers of asthma attacks are slightly different for everyone, but usually include outdoor irritants and allergens, such as pollen, smoke, pollution, and cold weather, indoor irritants and allergens, such as mold, pet dander, dust mites, and cockroach droppings, food allergens, such as fish, shellfish, eggs, peanuts, and soy, and conditions such as respiratory infections, stress, strong emotions, and exercise. The symptoms of an asthma attack include coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and tightness in your chest. During an asthma attack, also known as a bronchospasm, the muscles around your airways tighten, and the airway wall becomes more swollen. Your airways also produce thick mucus that narrows them even more, making it hard for you to breathe. If you have asthma, your doctor may prescribe medications to reduce inflammation in your airways, constriction of the muscles surrounding your airways, or mucus secretion in your airways. During an asthma attack, you may need to use a short-acting rescue medication called a bronchodilator. This medication causes your airway muscles to relax quickly and provides symptom relief within minutes. Since there is
This is a small video that can further explain what is asthma, are their causative agents, and how can you treat it. This is all related to the lecture. So students, you must have to learn it properly. Thank you everyone for your participation. Allah Hafiz.